What is going on, guys? It is Sam or Burns coming at you with another coaching carousel video. And as you can see, this week we got the Air Force Falcons in wherever Air Force is. And you can see our offense ranked number 6 in the country in scoring, but almost dead last in running. And you can see their schedule. The only teams they've beaten are FCS East and FCS Southeast. So I came to this game thinking I had a pretty good chance. But that's besides the fact. I have a couple announcements to make real quick. One of them being that I'm going to be kind of inactive until summer starts, which will be June 8th for me, because of finals and such. But let's get right into this game. Ryan Lindley going to hand it off to Ronnie Hillman, who hasn't gotten really too much success this year. That's a 5-yard gain on first down. Now Ryan Lindley back to pass. He's going to fumble. That is scooped up by the Air Force defender, and that'll be an early turnover again for this Aztec offense. And you'll see the replay here. Just gets right up after it gets knocked down, picks up that ball, scoops it up, runs in the end zone for a touchdown. So I had to recover from the next possession, 3rd down and 6, backup quarterback in. Ryan Lindley was hurt on that play. Bernard's looking on the left side to Nicholas. That's going to be a first down for the Aztecs, so they got something going maybe. As you'll see the replay, Bernard's is going to throw it to Nicholas, who gets a little seam here on this left side, and Bernard's just going to throw it over to the defender for a first down. Now, 1st down and 10 later on the drive. Ronnie Hillman on the right side, he's going to get a pretty good gain. That's going to be a gain of 7 now. Next play, 2nd down and 3. Bernard's back to pass, left side, Ronnie Hillman. He's going to get the first down. So the Aztecs have something going here. Now 3rd down and 6 later on the drive. Bernard's looking back to pass. Does he have something? No, that is intercepted. What a play by their star cornerback. That's a tough thing to do right there. So Air Force would not score on that drive. Next possession for the Aztecs. Ronnie Hillman up the middle for 7 yards. Now, once again, away from the gameplay here real quick. I am going to be kind of inactive. As you can tell, I only post once every 1 or 2 weeks, mainly because of school and stuff. But once that's over, I'll try to pump out some Uncharted. Maybe this weekend. I'm recording this on Wednesday the 16th. As you see the pass there from Bernard's to Escobar. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of busy. I hope you guys understand. I'll definitely not be as busy once summer comes around. So that's all I gotta really say there. Yeah. Anyways, Bernard's up the middle to Dylan Denso, I think his name is. I don't know, but he's gonna score San Diego State's first points of the game, making it, I don't know, I didn't see the score. I think it's 7-7. It's either 7-7 or 10-7. I don't know, but you'll see the replay here. Bernard's doing a good job here, stepping in for the injured Ryan Lindley. I don't know if you guys already saw it, but he was, or not, I'll just give you the report now. He is out for 2 weeks with a high ankle sprain. So I'll monitor that situation, as Bernard's will be our starting quarterback next 2 games. So Escobar over the middle. That's going to be a first down for the Aztecs. And you see Jake Bernard's coming in doing a pretty good job. 5 of 10, not playing too poorly. And now a screen pass here to Denso. He's going to get through the line on 3rd down. That's going to be another Aztec first down. He's got 2 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown so far. Now Bernard's back to pass, hit as he throws, but he's going to find Waddell over the middle. And a huge gain there for the Aztecs, trailing 14-7 in the 2nd quarter. And right side, Escobar going to catch the pass from Bernard's for the touchdown and tie it up at 14. You'll see the replay. Bernard's rolls out a little bit. He's going to find the wide open tight end on the right side, and Escobar gets tackled into the end zone. But we didn't tie up the game because our stupid kicker missed an extra point. But deep pass to Sandifer, and he's going to catch that. And that's going to be a huge score at the end of the half with about 30 seconds remaining. You'll see the instant replay here. And as you saw, I took control of the receiver and went after that ball. But Dominique Sandifer, the star receiver on this squad, having a pretty good year. And as you can see, makes a nice catch. Basically a no-look catch, if you ask me, but a huge play for San Diego State. And now I'm going to go for a two-point conversion here with about 24 seconds left in the first half. Jake Bernard's back to pass on the right side. He's going to find Nicholas. That's going to be good. 21-21 here, heading into halftime. A two-play 80-yard drive, ending on a 70-yard touchdown pass from Bernard's to Sandifer. Now, third quarter, tied 21. Ronnie Hillman up the middle, going to get 8 yards. Good gain there, as you see. 10 rushes, 52 yards. Averaging 5.2 yards a carry, not too bad. Handoff to Ronnie Hillman again. He's going to get another big gain for a first down. He's playing pretty well. Now, third down and 19 here later on the drive. Bernard's back to pass, looking right side for Escobar. He's going to find him. Escobar having a pretty good day receiving. As you'll see the instant replay. Just found the seam, hit him on the sideline. Great play by Bernard's. A great catch by Escobar. It looked like it was one-handed. Can't really tell, but Sandifer pumped up. He's always pumped up. Now draw play to Ronnie Hillman up the middle, and he's going to get down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. First down and goal, Aztecs. As you'll see the instant replay, the truck, oh my God. Wow, the hole opened up so wide you could drive a semi-truck through it. Wow, that was sad. But here we go, third down and goal now later on this drive. Bernard's just going to throw it out of the back of the end zone, so this great drive by San Diego State is only going to lead to a field goal now. About 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Screen pass to Denso deep in our own territory. That's going to be a 7-yard gain. He's got 3 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown on the day. Bernard's once again back to pass. He's going to scramble up the middle and slide down at the 25-yard line. So that's pretty good, if you ask me. But once again, off topic, I will start posting more Uncharted. I haven't played any of it in a while. I had a lot of it saved. I had probably about 3 episodes. There was only 1 chapter saved up on my hard drive on the laptop, but obviously I switched to a new computer. Well, switched to my desktop computer. So I don't have that as of right now, so I'll just re-record that. And as you can see, Air Force went and took a 28-24 lead. Now 4th and 10, last gasp for the Aztecs. And that's picked off. So San Diego State's going to drop their 3rd straight game and fall to 3-3 on this season. And you see that, just ill-advised pass by the young quarterback, Bernard's. Just throws it right to the defender. And like I said, the Air Force Falcons, who didn't have a very impressive record coming in, defeat San Diego State 28-24 here. And you see your play of the game is that fumble return for a touchdown. Second play of the game, I believe. It was second or third. But the Air Force fans are going crazy. But obviously the San Diego State fans, San Diego State players, not very happy. They're in a downward tailspin. Lost 3 straight games since their very close loss to Michigan. And hopefully they can turn around. You see Tim Jefferson, 19-27, 226 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 13 carries for 45 yards as your player of the game. So obviously the Air Force quarterback had a very, very productive day. And Jake Bernard's did his best coming in for the injured Ryan Lindley. And he's going to have to do that next week before Lindley returns. And you're just going to see some highlights here. And yeah, you know, this is my favorite series, I believe, right now to bring to you, just because I love college football. I know this game is winding down, so I'm going to start trying to pump these episodes out and see if I can, you know, at least finish 1 season, because I started this really late. So you see Jake Bernard's 19-35, 402 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not bad for having to come in and throw the ball out. Ronnie Hillman had a decent day, 22 carries, 134 yards, no touchdowns for the sophomore tailback. But tune in next week, or next episode, whatever you want us to call it, to see if the San Diego State Aztecs can get out of this tailspin that they have fallen into since their loss to Michigan. A bye week in Week 8 will lead to a Week 9 meeting in Qualcomm Stadium against the Wyoming Cowboys. So tune in next week and see if we can get out of this tailspin.